can guarantee that any failure to make this effort will make us lost. I therefore ask the Congress, above and beyond the increases I have earlier requested for space activities, to provide the funds which are needed to meet the following national goals. First, I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal, before this decade is out, of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the Earth. No single space project in this period will be more impressive to mankind or more important for the long-range exploration of space, and none will be so difficult or expensive to accomplish.
Whoa, Buster.
I sure didn't waste any time. If we had gotten shepherded to space before Gagarin, it'd be over. We'd have beaten him, that would have been that. We wouldn't be talking about going to the moon for another 20 years. Between this and the Bay of Pigs. Does anybody want my job?
That 5-page memo from LBJ, pressing us to do it by 1967.
Before we get anywhere near the moon, we'll need to put thousands of man-hours into space. So far, we got 15 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm serious now. Who here wants my job? Bob, can we do this?
We'll need thousands of people, special facilities, technology and material that haven't been invented yet.
Yeah. Can we do it?
Put a man on the moon in 9 years. Yes. Absolutely. We have to.
Damn.
All right, here's what we're gonna have to do, folks, to get a man to the moon ahead of the Soviets. We've all been planning, meeting, talking, dreaming, but here is brass tacks, so we're all on the same page. To get a man to the moon, we first have to get him into orbit. Our friends from Russia already did that. Good for them. Popgun shot with Al Shepard was a nice start, but we all know we don't get cigars for that one. The Mercury flights coming up will get us into orbit long enough for us to figure out how to stay up there for a bit. We do that, we have objective number 1 made. EVA, spacewalk, objective number 2. Once in orbit, get out of the spacecraft, go for a walk, see if we can build a suit to protect the man outside, see if he can maneuver, see if he can get back in. We need this for emergencies, of course, but we ain't going to the moon to sit inside and take pictures. We're going to walk around up there, and we'll need the equipment to allow a man to do that. Rendezvous, 2 spacecraft meeting up in orbit. You want to have fun? Come over to my house. You stand in the backyard, I'll stand in the front yard. You throw a tennis ball over my roof. I'll try to hit it with a rock as it comes sailing over. That's what we're going to have to do. 2 spacecraft flying at 5 miles a second, hundreds of miles up with the communication system spread all over the world like so many trading stamps. Then, we're going to have to dock, join up, develop the specs and hardware for 2 spacecraft to first rendezvous, then to come together all safe and stable. Objective 5, long duration space flight. Take 2 weeks to fly to the moon and back. What is being in zero G that long going to do to the human body? Will the crew's hearts stop beating? Will they be able to take a crap without fouling up the flight controls? I'm betting they can. Still, we need to prove it. We need to prove them all proficiently over and over again. We have to get so good at it that we bet the lives of our crews without flinching. We get them up there. We accomplish the mission objectives, and we get them back home every time. Oh, there's one more thing. You know those daring, dashing young throttle jockeys who call themselves astronauts? Well, we're going to need a whole bunch of new ones.